Hey everybody, this is Dust for Dust on Gaming with episode 2, match number 5 of Modern Burn here on the channel. Much like Nikachu MTG, we are doing daily episodes of various modern decks. They happen to do Merfolk, Burn, and Death and Taxes at this point. We're going to be working on Burn, Archlight Phoenix decks, the various Death Shadow builds, and various Blue-White X control decks. That being said, if you like the content you're seeing on the channel, don't forget to give us a subscribe. Don't forget to like and comment. Alright, so this is a mono-red splashing Bump in the Night burn deck that went 5-0 recently in a competitive league, along with Collective Brutality and Fatal Push in the sideboard. The deck is designed to leverage Light Up the Stage and Skewer the critics. Collective Brutality comes in against the more controlling decks, and also any of the combo decks that you want to hit. Things like Storm, things like Ad Nauseam actually gives you some play in those matchups. Fatal Push comes in against anything you want to kill that your burn spells can't necessarily kill. Things like Knight of the Reliquary, Scavenging Ooze, Tarmogoyf, Death Shadow, Thought-Knot Seer. Smash Smithereens comes in against anything with artifacts. Searing Blaze and Searing Blood come in against the various small creature decks. And Exquisite Firecraft comes in against your various controlling decks. And we probably should have boarded this in against Red, White, Sun, and Moon last game, so something to consider here. But that being said, let's go ahead and hop into match number 5. It's been a really weird league. We've run into, it's like circa 2016. I mean, we've run into Obzon, Teamer Escape Shift, Red, White, Sun and Moon, and Sultai Control? Sultai Midrange? Not entirely sure which one. Alright, so we're up against famous streamer, and Star City Games content producer, Emma Handy. Is she on some type of Dredge list? Looks like Dredge. Alright. So, Goblin Guide. It's definitely not the best matchup for them, or for us, I should say. Especially without any graveyard heat. So, oh, disgusting. Double Creeping Chill is a bit brutal. Cathartic into Narcomoeba and an Amalgam. Get rid of that, get in some damage here. Another Cathartic Reunion. Everything's coming up Dredge. Wait, do they have no... They had no dredgers left in yard? Still get to dredge a bunch here. Double Narcomoeba. Double Bloodghast, sure. Needless to say, we can't come back from that. Alright, and we have no graveyard hate, so this is going to be a bit of a Slaughter, unfortunately. Get these bloods in our deck. We have no Graveyard Hate, no Skull Cracks. So, any other cards we're interested in? Probably the Bloods. Don't know if we have time for light at this stage in this matchup. Hope to get a little bit lucky, I guess. It's the way it rolls sometimes. I mean, sometimes you play against decks that you're favored against and lose, and then other times you just run into the buzzsaw that is one of your worst matchups in the format. So, opponent is deciding their mulligans here. Their six card hand must be really close here. Alright, so lead on that, into this. This is where the awkwardness of Skewer the Critics is going to come into play. Kept a no-lander, huh? Cast one of those with Spectacle. Tapped. The opponent like dredges into a Narcomoeba or something. Their Searing Blaze is pretty terrible here. With a ye old slow dredge, creeping chill and Narcomoeba, sure. So, can we kill them here? 4, no, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, I think we got this. I think we actually got this. Do that. Do that. Alright. Alright, so still not a whole lot more we can do here. Fatal Push, Collective Brutality. Alright, beyond that, don't really think there's anything going on. Scan's too slow, doesn't have any interaction, doesn't have any early pressure. And Swift Spear is probably the best we can hope for here. And she kept a 7-card hand, so we're probably dead here. Oh well. Magic sometimes. Amalgam and Imp. Put 18, see what they dredge. Well, I mean, on a positive note, the only thing they hit that we care about is... Okay, so... the common flag in the yard. Probably losing our whole board next turn. Please don't show me Golgari Thug, sure. I'm gonna go into 10 here. So if they don't can flag away our whole board and they don't hit Creeping Chill, we might have a chance. So 4, 8, 11 damage. So we have a chance here, but if they can flag away our board, which it looks like she's doing, that buys them more time. Yep. To 5. Going to 4 here. Please miss, please miss. Well, I mean, they get the flashback of looting. So, 1, 2. Wow. That's just dumb. Alright, so sometimes Modern happens and Variance breaks your way and you manage to pull out the 3-2. In no way, shape, or form is that indicative of how the matchup usually goes. Usually they hit a Creeping Chill somewhere in their top 40-some cards. We definitely got a little bit lucky there to win. So, in a nutshell, I liked a lot of what was going on with this deck, definitely felt a little more powerful and fluid. Light Up the Stage is definitely a card worth testing. As for the particular details of the deck, as far as whether Searing Blaze or Skullcrack should be in the deck, I think a lot of it's just a matter of what you're thinking you're going to play against. Collective Brutality and Smash cover a lot of the weaknesses that the white cards cover. Collective Brutality takes care of a lot of the spell angles against things like Ad Nauseam, against the control decks and such. Smash normally covers you against Chalice, except when your opponent has 3 Chalices before you draw Smash. And then the rest of the cards are kind of answering creatures, which is one of the weaknesses of adding Bump in the Night to the list, and that's why moving Grim Lavamancer to the main deck makes some sense. That's a card that we were testing out Rakdos before Skewer and Light Up the Stage came out. That was a card we had moved to the main deck to help hedge against the creature matchups. Not having any graveyard hate is definitely a risk, but the question is how much graveyard hate do you need to win against Dredge anyway? And then beyond that, this league was fun. The deck's pretty solid. I would definitely consider playing it again. I think it's a good starting point to look at as far as burn decks for the format moving forward if you're not interested in playing Boros. So, this has been Dust for Dusted on Gaming. Don't forget to give us a like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you're seeing on the channel.